Hey, hello. Yes, I'm back. I'm new to this, so I still have to. I'm getting myself in line with this, but it's just I didn't know how to write it. What I wanted to speak about in a book, I couldn't put the words exactly on paper how I wanted them to be expressed, so I chose this method. And I hope you'll continue to go on this journey with me, my new life, my new career, my new path, the life of I, Yolanda, the owner, the runner, the business runner of Letting Go in Love and I Am. A career, a business owners, their dreams and aspirations and expectations of their career may not go the way they expect it to go, but you should never get tired of that or let that discourage you. It's time for you to listen to God, or listen to the spirit within. It's all because it is always leading you or setting you up on what to do and what you need to do, what other avenues or experiences you need to have before you can have prosperity, have greater prosperity in your business. And me, I work with the mind, the mental state. I mean, everyone has a clothing line. Are they trying to sell a product? Or they're trying to sell something, trying to promote something materialistically. But I want to get inside your mind. What about your mind? What about healing your mind? Because if you don't heal the mind, I mean, you may have success in whatever other venture or career or indoor um, business owner profession that you need to, but at the end of the day, where's your mind at? It's so many people that have people that help them, that assist them in their business, that have assisted them in life. They have been able to get money and earn money, and if they don't got it, somebody else can got it. Somebody else got it. They can lean on or ask somebody else. But at a certain point, you have to lean on. You have to respect. You have to acknowledge yourself. What about you? Can you do this alone? Can you get through this alone? Are you able to make things happen by yourself? I've just been all, and the reason I say that is because I've always been in a position where I had to help myself first. And I wanted it to be that way because sometimes, or most of the times, I have to look at myself and wonder, why am I like this? Or why am I doing it this way? Or why don't I have any help? But I never wanted anybody else to take credit, to have bragging rights to something that I did. Oh, I helped her do that. Or if it wasn't for me, I wouldn't. She wouldn't have it. Or girl, I started gossiping about you to somebody else, saying that if they didn't have something, if they didn't help you do something, that you wouldn't have it because you were they were the, they were who you spoke to get where you are now. Or they may try to sue you in the long run when you get to a certain level, a certain degree, and then they come out of nowhere saying that, well, I have to do this, that, and other. And I don't want anybody else to take credit for me but me. I don't want anybody else to take credit for my business, for my success, but me. That's just who I am. I had to do a lot of healing within myself. And that's one of the things I tell my clients. Now, I'm a I am now a job coach. I have to always get in line and check myself on one mistake because I know I'm a life coach. I was a life coach before I got the certification, but I'm a job coach. So I have to coach them as to how to perform and how to do their job. But those life coaching skills, they're always right there. They're right in line with it because of these people, their mental state, what has been the diagnosis that has been given to them. They feel that they're unable because of what they've been through in their past and their how people treat them and how people talk to them, call them names, limit them by what they say. They feel that they can't do anything because people have spoken words upon them and they have took those words and made them a part of who they are. Like for instance, one of my clients, and the client I took a client to work today, and I've been this client's job coach since he had the job he has now. I know this client's background because I had to read up on it. I had to ask my staff, what is it about this client? What's going on with him? Why does he act this way? Because me being who I am, okay, it's just a job is a job and it's more rewarding than it is financially beneficial. But at the same time, you're working with these clients. From the benefit that you get is spiritual because but you have to be in the right state of mind. My God, you have to be in the right state of mind to deal with these people. This client in general, he has this he has a girlfriend that has another mental issue. They all go into their different worlds when they leave the facility. And so my client lives in a group home with other mental patients, other mental people. And my his girlfriend lives with her family, with family members, and but family members are unstable, and they pick on her and talk about her, and sometimes family, well, most of the time, a lot of times family can be your worst enemy because they think they know you physically and mentally and what you are capable of doing. And the whole time you're saying, I'm not that, but you let the family can speak words upon you, and then those insecurities, those emotions that you already have, you take that on and you start, well, what if I am this? And what if what cousin said about me and my mom said this to me and she said this about me? And so that makes you who you are. And so these people in these facilities, they have had family speak up on them negatively because they saw their actions, and the family members speaking negativity up on them, they haven't been healed themselves. And so they have a child or a family member that is born unhealed. So It's just a cycle repeating itself, spinning and just going around and around in circles, and it's no one is different, and they're all in a circle, and you catch on with it. It's not funny, but it is funny when you think about it. To this is They want you to say, they want the worker to just come there and work, and to deal with, to get these people jobs, but to deal with their behaviors, but kind of soothe their behaviors, because they're in this facility, and it's in this facility is systematic, so it's all about a hierarchy, not wanting his benefits to be thrown off course, because if this patient, this client is too well put together, then that would throw off the throw off the benefit that's coming to the hierarchy. So I'm I am where I am for a reason, and I work with who I work with for a reason. And I have to also listen to God, the spirit, the energy within, the God within me, and acknowledge the God of the universe, speak to the God of the universe, and know that when it's time to move, I know I will know when that time is, because spirit will place me in a higher position, or present to me a better opportunity. But I am where I am right now for a reason. Now my I've spoken to some people, and I've spoken to my hairdresser, and people that I just align with, and they're like, you can't. They're saying in so many words, I can't be who I am, because if I am who I am at this job, then I will get terminated from this job, because I'm supposed to be in line with the system. But if I can't be who I am, that's going to start to affect the the bodily functions within me. That's going to cause stress inside me, because I want to help these people, because everyone is here for a reason. Everyone is here for a reason. And it's not to be labeled. I put myself in these clients' position because I could have been them. I let them know that I was hit by a car at the age of 4. I was in a coma for more than a month. I've been told what I can do and what I cannot do and what I should do, and people trying to speak words upon me, but I had to get away from the world. Yes, I go outside and analyze and try to participate in certain things, but I always had to come back and analyze the situation. Okay, what did I do? How did it benefit me? What's going on now? What am I going to do? What good and bad am I going to take from the situation that I was in, from the event that I participated in? What am I going to do with it? How's it going to benefit me or help me in my future as I go on and keep living? When I wake up the next day, what's going to happen? What's going to happen in that day that I took out of the day before to help benefit me? And what negative actions that I learned from that I either participated in or I saw from others. And then I can say, okay, that happened, so I know not to do that now in this life, in this day. I told you it's a lot, and this is my video, my recording. You can see my facial expressions and my mannerisms, and you can see me. You can listen to me. It's not just words written in a book on paper that you're reading and you want to feel it, or people have said that I feel your words when you said that, when you wrote that. No, I want you to feel my words when I say them, when you see me through that screen. I want you to feel them then. This world can be whatever you want it to be. And yes, at 43 years old, for almost 44 years old, I know what the world is. I managed my life, and I've managed my life and always focused on my life having as little distractions as possible. If I still had been married by right now, not saying that the right man would distract me, but I wasn't. I learned lessons from the husband I did have, but he was a distraction because I would have been caring for him and focusing on him more than I would me, and I would have missed this mark. I made sure who I laid down with or gave my body to and analyzed the situation and couldn't get mad or upset at what went on with that that sexual event or moment. Thank God a child didn't decide to come in me, and I'm not a mother right now. I want children, but a child doesn't decide. You don't just get pregnant with a child. A child decides from the speaking from the spiritual realm. A child decides to come inside you and be burdens to and to grow inside you. That's real deep. But that is what happens. You don't just get pregnant with a child. A child decides to come and be to grow a spirit. Let me get it straight. Let me say that again. A spirit decides to come inside you when you're having sex and grow into a fetus, a a spirit comes inside you and decides to grow into an embryo, a fetus, a baby inside you, and bring birth and come out of you as a little human infant that you have to grow, raise into to be a part of society. I can't just do that with just anyone. I can't. That's and my child knows that therefore they have not come yet. It's a whole lot that I could and that I want to tell you about the facility and what I see at the facility and what has happened at the facility. And this is Saturday, October 21st. I may make another recording tonight. I may make one tomorrow. But as I said, this is my audio book, my audio recording of my next book. I have three. Letting Go and Loving I Am. No, Letting Go and Loving I Am. It's the name of my business. My three books are The Breath in Her, Breathe Through. I'm trying to find them, but they're at work. Letting Go. My three books are The Breath in Her, Breathe Through, The Anxiety of Nyla, and The Story in Her Eyes. They're all available on Amazon. I'm going to do my best to construct this audiobook in a way of understanding where you all can comprehend and not talk about me on this audio recording. But I have a passion for what I do. These two things, what I'm doing, are my writing is my passion, and helping others is my passion. It's also emotional because I put my heart into it. My mom used to always tell me not to be so nice and kind to everybody. Now, I could be mean. I am. I'm very spiritual, and I'm very protective of my energy, of me, of my person. But what these people go through, who these people are in this facility, when everyone has said that they can't do it and they're limited and their diagnosis won't let them do it because of who they are, because of what they have been through. So we just gotta do our part and help them find jobs. But remember that they do have this diagnosis. And that's mind boggling to me when my staff says those words. Because I'm like, what am I here for though? I'm here. I'm working in this facility now. So me being who I am, what you just told me is, it doesn't make any sense. But I know I'm here for a reason. I'm in my job for a reason. And it's gonna help me when my business does get off and going in the position that I want my business to be in. It'll be where it needs to be. I'll be happy and content with it. But I am my business. I am letting go and loving. I am. And I can't just speak those words or say those words. Let those words be a part of me, of who I am, but go to a job and set that aside. I can't do that. I can't let go and love I am in my own self and let that be my business name, but go to this facility and ignore who I am. Choose not to let go with these people and just get some money and tell them a little bits and pieces of what to do to get this job, but not that doesn't make any sense. So I tell my clients to look within. I know you can do it. Everyone is here for a reason, and you are too. And it's not just to be in this facility for the rest of your life and have a label. Some say that can get me in trouble. Some say you got to be careful what you say. But I have to be who I am at the end of the day. And I'm not going to let anything outside of that, any other thought, make me sick. Because when you ignore your truth, it makes you sick. So I will continue to let go and love I am, because that's the name of my business. And it's just who I am. I know that God will lead and protect me in what I do, because He is the one that God wakes me up every morning and allows me to breathe, have breath in my body. And it's not to be two different people, one at home and one when I get to work. That's not it. It isn't it for me, and it isn't it for you, and it isn't it for those people. If you understood me, if you took it, what I said, thank you. Thank you for watching this chapter, my audiobook. This is Letting Go and Loving I Am. I don't know the title. I haven't thought of a title for this book yet. But thank you for going on this journey. And I'll see you next time.